Hi everyone, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today we're going to be making some fabric covered tags. So I have in front of me a pile of fabric samples, and what we're going to use as a base is none other but the famous cereal box. So this is great material, guys. With your kids or your husband or whatever, grab those empty cereal boxes, put it in your stash, and have them for making things. This stuff works really great, and well, it's not exactly free, but it's a part of a product that you would end up putting in the recycling. So from that box, I have cut various sizes. So yeah, you can cut any sizes you want, you know. And now I am going to take my little guide here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the tag shape for all of these. If you don't have one of these, they're pretty handy. Find some kind of, plastic membership card, grocery card, hotel key card. Oops, I forgot to turn it in. And line up with a regular tag, one that already has the lines in it, and make your own template. I've got ones that are less slanted, a little bit more slanted, and then on this side I have a couple of ones for smaller ones. So yeah, it's a nice way to do it. Of course, you could do it the other way too, where you cut the one side and then use the bit you cut off as a template. Some people do that very, very well. I don't seem to. So yeah, I just made myself a little template, and that works out really good for me. Okay, so now we have our tag shape ready. And now we want to get some glue. It doesn't really matter what kind. You could use tacky glue, a clear Elmer's glue, anything really. Unless you're not going to sew. I'm going to sew, so that's why the glue itself does not matter. But if you're not going to sew, then you definitely want like a fabric tack type fabric fix or something like that. And I'm going to line this up. I have this opening. Like I said, these were fabric samples. So they have this backing on them, which has been problematic, to say the least. I have tried soaking everything to get this backing off, and it just doesn't want to come off very easily. So Okay. So let's pick another one here. This one looks like it might be nice. And I'm using the plain side to go against the fabric, just in case. This fabric, for the most part, is pretty heavy, but you know, if your fabric is lighter or something, you just want to be mindful of, you know, maybe the cereal box coloring or something coming through. I don't know, maybe glue stick would work better. Yeah, I'm just wanting to tack it down a little bit to hold it in place before I sew it. Alright, where's our other ones? Got our bigger ones here. Oh, I really like this one. That's pretty. That's pretty. So, I wonder, I'm going to go ahead and see how this works. Like I said, I just want to tack it down a little bit. Because I'm going to sew. I don't remember where I got all these samples. Well, actually, maybe I do remember. Maybe they're from, you know, I think they're from a watercolor. I mean, watercolor. Jeez, what am I doing? What am I thinking about, huh? I think they're from a wallpaper book. I think it was a wallpaper book that had corresponding fabrics or something to that effect. I think that's, see, now this one is a lighter one, and that, I don't know if you can tell, but that's a lighter one, and any kind of, you know, this kind of thing from a cereal box would totally show through. So yeah, that's why I've been careful not to put the colorful side down on the fabric, just in case. We don't want to go through all this work and come to find out that something is showing through we didn't want. Also be mindful that if your fabric is a cotton or a thinner fabric, you want to make sure that your glue is a thin coat and doesn't have any ridges to it. So take your finger and kind of, you know, spread it out a little bit, just to make sure that it's not going to show through your fabric, because if it's cotton and it's thin, it's going to have a tendency to do that. Okay, so we can put these to the side. And now we have our fabric covered things. So now I'm going to go to the sewing machine. I don't know how much of this you can see. Sorry about that. I can't reposition the camera, so oops. And make sure we have it on a straight stitch. And I am just going to go around it as close to the edge as possible. Just a straight stitch. Okay. There we go. All the way around of the strings. Okay. So there's the first one. Hope you can see that I went just right up against, right on the edge, as close as possible. And you can't really see it from this side too well, but anyway, I'm going to do it to the other three and be right back. Okay, so I've cut this out, and I'm going to cut out the you want to cut these more like a kiss cut than a fussy cut, if that makes sense. So get it up close, but leave a tad bit between the cardboard and the end, if that makes sense. Don't get right up. You want a little bit of an overhang of the fabric, just a bit, just to, like I said, more of a kiss cut than a fussy cut. Get our strings. I think you got it all. And you're going to have some fraying, and you know, that's not a bad thing. So, you know, if your fabric frays, well, just embrace it. But that's one of the reasons why you want to leave a little space between the backing and where the end is, in case you have fraying and stuff. So let me get these two done and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we want a focal point, and if you have little bits like this, that might work out well. Also, excuse me, from digital kits or pictures you've cut out of magazines even, or books from old, or pages from old books, you know, anything like that, any kind of ephemera you might have. I'm not sure that any these are going to work out right, but we'll see. And book page. So I have a book here that I know there's nothing, you know, untoward on any of the pages. So, you know, that's always a good thing, huh? You don't want to have to worry about what's on the page you're using. Okay. So now we just want to kind of tear down type of thing. Yeah. Like that. Okay. Let's get our glue, our ink. Ink this up along here. Okay, now I want that to be right along there, like that. So yeah, okay. And let's spin that up, and I'm gonna cut this so don't have that bulk in there. Right. And I'm going to put some glue on here because I'm going to run this through the sewing machine again. And so I want that to just stay there a little bit while we do it. Now, like I said, if you're not going to sew, you just want to use some really good glue. Hope I'm in frame. Hope I was in frame what I was doing there. Oh, honestly. Okay, see, just like that. Okay, so let's do another one. This one's really gonna fray. Oops. That might not have been the best choice. I don't know. We'll see. I really liked it though. I love the color. So now this one, I think we could use this page again. All right, this is getting kind of fiddly. Let's go ahead and put that up along there. Okay. Okay, let's get some glue on there. Oh my heavens. Well, we don't like fiddly, do we? Don't like fiddly. Okay. I don't even know if that's going to make a difference, putting the glue on there like that, but we'll see. move that down a little bit. Yeah, maybe I should have gotten a new page, huh? There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, try this again. Oh, the Heathman Hotel. That's the old hotel in downtown Portland. I knew the original owner's son. He was older when I knew him and his wife. And the family had sold the hotel. But they were the nicest people you could ever hope to know. They were very sweet, very philanthropic. Just really, really good people. Okay. It's still called the Heathman though. Even though the original family sold it, it's still called the Heathman. It's kind of a landmark, I think. Historical. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this is getting fiddly. I probably should have paused and did all these, you know. Okay, last one. Tear it down. Oops, I almost forgot to ink. Very hard to ink stuff like that afterwards. Okay. It's also very hard to minor corners afterwards too, so we'll make sure we do that right now, huh? All right, some glue there. Glue there. And come up like that. Okay. So that's all done. Now I'm going to run all these through the sewing machine and we'll be right back. Okay, so all of these are done. Trim that off. So what I did was I run the sewing machine all the way across here and down around the sides. So the whole thing is sewn down. It's not like a pocket or something like that. The whole thing is sewn down. Not that you couldn't make it into a pocket, but that's another project, huh? Yeah, this fabric that I like so well, I just love the color of it, but it's sure fraying a lot. So yeah, I ran right down along there and around the sides. Tried to be as neat as I could. Sewing is not my best thing. Okay, enough on this. And now we want to ink around here. Might as well take it all the way up. Like that. Yep. There we go. Okay, now for a focal point. So I thought maybe for these bigger ones anyway, I might find something in here. They're kind of big though. Maybe not, huh? Like that. But they're kind of big, so yeah. But I wonder if we could, let's see what happens if we do this. Tear that down. There we go. How about that? That's pretty. Let's see if there's another one. Ooh. That would be really pretty with the blue, but I wonder if we could tear that down enough. So maybe right there. Oh, I like that. What do you think? That's good there. That's good there. And this one, that works on that one. All right, now we have these smaller ones. That's not really a focal point. That would be really cool to have behind something. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. No. Yeah, no. What's this? Nope. I'm batting 1,000 here. What's that? Nope. Yeah, all these would be really good background stuff, but aha, that would work. Maybe if I cut this that way, I don't have to take too much off of it. There we go. Okay. I know we have more of these somewhere around here. What do I do with all this stuff? I don't know. I have absolute tons. That's probably too small, isn't it? Oh. Here we go. Maybe in something in here. That's kind of pretty with that, isn't it? Anything else? Kind of just putting it up against here just to see if there's anything else that would... The bird's kind of nice. That's good color. Okay, so let's audition these things, as they say. So that has good colors. That works. Well, they all work, right? Needs to be torn down though. I want to keep the butterfly. So we could take off some of that. And take off there. And oops. Okay. And like that. That looks good. Okay, so we want to ink around these. Okay. That looks a little bit cockeyed. Hang on here. Yeah. Let me see if I can't straighten this up just a tad. That would bug me later. Okay. So aside from book page, you could also use, music sheet or, scrapbook paper, anything like that if you didn't have book page. Although I think we all have book page, right? Okay, there we go. So now, once again, I'm going to take these to the sewing machine and I'm going to sew all the way around here. I'm not going to worry about gluing it down. I'm just going to hold it. I'm just going to sew around it. So I'll be right back. Okay. So we are done, and what I did was, for added interest, when I sewed on our focal point, I did a zigzag stitch instead of a straight stitch, just for added interest, a little bit different. Okay, so now I know you're wondering about the back side. No worries. That is next. So the reason why we haven't done anything with the back side yet is because we've been sewing. Not that, seeing the sewing wouldn't have been a bad thing on the back, because, that might have added some interest, really. But, and I don't know if you can really see the sewing on the back of these because the cereal box is so busy. But so we have sewing from this that's going across here and there, and then we've got sewing on that, and so all that would show on the back side. which may or may not be a good thing. I mean, you know, that's up to you, you know, whether you want that element showing or not. So now I have some coffee dyed looking paper. I'm going to run some glue. You know, I meant to get a bone folder and go over these threads where I sewed, just to scooch them down a little bit more. Okay, so go like this. I hope everyone's doing well. You think this is a project you might want to do? Okay, there's those two. And we got another piece of that paper here. Turn it over. Flatten out that stitching. I don't know, I've seen people do that. I assume they're doing it for a reason. So I thought, well, okay. Probably putting down way too much glue since I'm going to sew. Again, yes. But you could totally do this project without sewing. I'm not precious with my sewing machine. In fact, I bought my sewing machine for this specific purpose, to sew paper. So, yeah, I'm not too precious with my sewing machine, but I can understand why someone might be, especially if they use their machine for fabric and things like that. I'm sure running a needle through paper and cardboard and, you know, what have you, and then using it for fabric probably wouldn't be the best idea, huh? I don't know. Probably not. Although I've had much better luck sewing paper than I ever had sewing fabric. So, there's that. So, one last time through the sewing machine, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I've done is I ran the sewing machine all the way around the outside edge again, using a straight stitch again, and now I'm just cutting it away from the rest of the backing. And this time you want to get it as close as possible. Okay, there. See? Now we got a nice back, and it's not showing any of the sewing. But again, I don't think showing the sewing would be necessarily a bad thing. So that would totally be up to up to you, and you know, and it's a design choice. I feel that's a design choice. So yeah, you know, you might want to put the backing on first and let all the sewing show, or wait till the end and cover up the sewing. I'm just re-inking around here to knock down any of the white from the paper that is peeking out. Okay, so now, oh, jeez. Be careful what you pull on. Yeah, careful what thread you pull on there. Okay. All right, so here's what we have. Aren't they cute? Now from here, we want to add like a tag or something to the top. So you could do something like this, right? Or do something like this, and have it up that way. Kind of bunch that up maybe. That would be cute. That's too much of a... All right. Okay, so have those up like that and kind of bunch it up maybe just like that. Oh, that would be cute, huh? Yeah, I like that. So we could give that a sew. Maybe it's something I can do here real quick, huh? Oops. My needle out. There we go. So that's cute. I like that. Yeah. So, or these other ones, if you have a crocodile, oh, trying to get that out, everything's gonna fall. So you can do it that way, or if you have a crocodile, you're not going to be able to take handheld, you know, round punch and get through all these layers. I don't believe. You know, if you're really strong, I don't know, maybe, but I don't think mine would go through them. Okay, and let's see, make sure we have enough here. Actually, I think I want to, this is like sari silk, at least that's what the person said it was, who I bought it from. So, let's see. Make that a little thinner so it might go through the hole. Oops. All right. Bring that back through. Like that. And kind of trim this off. There we go. So you could have something like that as well. So either one of those would be really awesome. I pulled this out too. I was thinking, oh, I wonder. I like using this stuff, but where's the end? I don't know. So we'll just see here what we can do. I wonder if I use that to tie it around so I can make a bow. Okay, and maybe we want double knot on that bow. And somehow attach it here. Yeah, that would be good. Where's fabric tack? Okay, so now we can cut off this loop that was formed. And put down some glue right there. And put that right there. So, yeah, something like that, huh? That's super cute. Oops, it stuck to my finger. Stay there, stay there. Don't touch it. Okay, let's see. We're kind of on a roll with this stuff. So, I had another idea here. If I can find the end again. Why is it so weird? It's never this fiddly. It's only because the camera's on that it's being fiddly. I'm sure of it. Come on. Come on. People are waiting. Okay, so the other thing I was thinking about was taking it and, you know, kind of wrapping it around like this. Oops, too much. Wrapping this one, come back around that side, and then tie a bow. Of course, you could do this with a ribbon or, you know, anything else you might have too. So yeah, what do you think about that? That's cute. I like that. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of other things you could do with these. You could put some kind of tags on here, or a sentiment or a saying or some words. So yeah. So that's it for today. Let me know what you think of this project. I'm sure it's been done before, of course. There's nothing that I'm not saying this is an original idea of mine by any means, but anyway, yeah. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please send a comment and let everyone know what you're working on, or if you thought this was a fun little project to do for ephemera for your journals, or a journal you're working on currently. And yeah, let me know what you think. And until next time, please take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Bye.